Ça va?
C'est incroyable. J'ai mes fesses qui brûlent. Voici Slow Trip.
We're traveling around the world one trip at a time.
Allons-y.
If you've been watching our channel, you know that we're traveling around the world one trip at a time. It's something we've committed to since I've recently retired. This trip, we've traveled more than 5,000 miles to Athens, Greece. Greece is an amazing country with tremendous history, amazing food, ancient ruins, and it doesn't hurt that it's one of the best sailing capitals in all of Europe. It's almost the end of winter, so the boating season hasn't quite begun. The only boats you see along the coastline are work boats, fishing boats. Everything is very utilitarian. This trip, we focused on the mainland of Greece, primarily the area around Athens, that's Attica, the Peloponnesian Peninsula, and also central Greece. No matter where you go, you're pretty much tripping over ancient history. I'm going to show you some highlights and tell you about some lessons learned. I hope you stick with us. Today, we've taken a day trip to the Temple of Poseidon. This is the spot. We're on a high hill here. The temple's behind me. This is the spot where King Aegean jumped off the cliff into the sea. That's why it's called the Aegean Sea. Right here. Right down there. It's February. This time of year is a great time to visit Greece. There's not a lot of tourists and the weather is particularly agreeable. It's just a little bit cool. The lack of tourists means that you pretty much have the sights to yourself. It's easy to get a table at a restaurant and everyone is so happy to see you. We're doing most of our travel by rental car. It turns out that renting a car during the off-season in Greece is actually very affordable. It's allowed us to travel outside the city of Athens and explore the surrounding districts. It's been an exciting couple of days. Every day we venture out further and further from Athens. There's just so many things to see. We're at a place called Akrokorinthos. We're outside Athens. We're going to be going up to the top, up there. It's a fortress on top of a mountain overlooking the Corinthian Canal. The Corinth Canal is a man-made canal that connects the Ionian Sea to the Aegean Sea. As early as the 7th century BC, there was an attempt to connect these two bodies of water, but today's canal wasn't completed until the beginning of the 20th century. I'm going to tell you, this is about a 15-20 degree incline. You probably can't tell. And it's all rough kind of cobblestone rocks. And my calves are burning as we make our way up here, but the scenery is pretty amazing. This is very cool. Come on, Bougie.
You gotta find the right spot, okay?
Right, you gotta find the right approach. Ça va?
C'est incroyable. J'ai mes fesses qui brûlent.
I think in all our travels, we've been to quite a few castles and fortresses, cathedrals, all sorts of old ruins all across Europe. And I've got to say, this one is really pretty good shape. It's great being here when there's not a lot of people around. You can really get a feel for the place. This fortress is in near the town called Akrokorinthos, and it's about an hour outside of Athens. So it's really kind of awesome to have the place to yourself and be moving around. You can't ask for anything better than this. Look at this. It's very cool. This is really amazing, and there's virtually no one here. Driving my wife crazy. I keep stopping the car and getting out to look at all the fishing boats. I just like their practicality. No one is worried about a shiny finish. It's all about the work. We've talked about this before. One of our tenets of slow travel is this idea of choosing quality over quantity. Instead of cramming a lot of things into your travels, we'll just pick a few really high quality things that maybe are off the beaten path or are not usually tourist attractions, and really spending some time to enjoy those sites mixed with a little bit of local color. One of the ways we do this is we seek out cultural and historical sites that have been designated UNESCO World Heritage Sites. UNESCO stands for United Nations Educational, Scientific, and Cultural Organization. They've been designated by the United Nations as sites that have particular scientific, cultural, or historical significance. The sites themselves have to meet certain criteria insofar as accessibility and what accommodations are available for people who are coming to see them. From a practical point of view, what we found this to mean is that these sites are some of the best things that you can see as you travel around the world. They're often off the beaten path, they're spectacular, and we found them to be fascinating. Here's a great example. This is a 6th century Byzantine monastery. It's on the outskirts of Athens. It's called the Monastery of Daphne. This is a classic example of the quality of these type of sites. It's really something kind of off the typical tourist path. Some of these sites are not easy or convenient to get to. Bougie often reminds me, you gotta want it. All I can say is this trip to Greece has been one of the best so far. The culture, the extraordinary sights, don't even get me started on the delicious food. I'm definitely coming back.